All right, thank you, everyone. All right, there we go. Thank you, everyone, for joining us today. For some of you, very early in the morning. We've got Asia Wilson here in her Olympic debut, making a double-double. Sue Bird also dished out her 100th assist in Olympic history. And the USA is now on a 50-game winning streak dating back to the bronze medal game of 1992. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and take questions. Please raise your hand. We'll start with Scott. Scott Van Moser.
Hello, Asia.
Oh, wait.
Can you hear me?
Hold on, Scott. We can hardly hear you.
Okay. Can you hear me, Asia? Hello?
Yep.
yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Good. All right.
Okay. Okay. What did you guys do to avoid the upset today? What were the main factors? I know the turnovers were mostly in Nigeria's favor.
I mean, at the end of the day, I think we just knew our standards. We knew that we had to go out there and play our hardest game, and it wasn't going to be pretty. We just went out there and tried to communicate, really focus on the defensive side of it. We felt like if we could slow them down and rebound the basketball, then we could just play our game, and our talent speaks for itself. So I think that's the biggest thing that we could have done, and I think we handled it pretty well.
Okay. Thank you.
Michelle Volpe, you're up next.
Asia, I know you've played a lot of games. Was being your Olympic debut, were there any butterflies? And can you talk about the really the boost that you gave the team after when you came in? It just seemed like you immediately gave a boost to the team as soon as you were on the court.
Yeah, I was really nervous today. I was just trying to talk to my parents and everything, just letting them calm me down. But I think the biggest thing, my teammates really made me feel comfortable enough that I could just play my game and be me. And that's who I'm going to be for this team. I'm going to play my role and do whatever I can and do it on a consistent basis. So at the end of the day, I'm just going to do whatever I can. If that's bringing energy, if that's rebounding, anything, I'm going to make sure that I can do that for my teammates so they can understand that I'm going to try to be that consistent.
And can you talk about what did you guys talk about in terms of the fourth quarter? Maybe that was a quarter that you want to look at in terms of what they were able to do against you. Do you guys think you learned something from that?
I mean, yeah, I think the biggest thing that blares out on the stat sheet, of course, is the turnovers. But I think that's something that we can fix just with playing together in more games. And I think that's just the biggest thing. But other than that, we can't have mental lapses like we did. And that's something that we can all control. So at the end of the day, I mean, we're all professional athletes. We're going to know that we have to buckle down in some cases that we can't let up. Like every game is going to be a dogfight for us. So we can't really let teams in. So we're just going to have to continue to do us and build that.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Patrick Waring.
Hey, Asia, I had kind of a similar question, but starting in the beginning of the game, what was kind of the message from coach and from your teammates through the first quarter and to start the second quarter?
The biggest thing for us is just win. Do whatever we can, whatever it takes just to win. Go out there and take care of business and don't lose sight of who we are ever. And I think that's what we came out and we tried to do the best thing that we could. We knew Nigeria was going to be very tough on us. They were going to be everywhere defensively. So we just needed to take care of the basketball and just securing that.
And I wanted to ask you too, it's safe to say, I think everyone from the outside is very pleased with your performance tonight. I just wanted to kind of ask you, just kind of like a self-evaluation, how do you feel you played?
I think I did pretty good. I missed some free throws that I shouldn't have missed. I got to just continue to be aggressive and let the game come to me. And then I got to also try to get my teammates involved the most that I can, always looking out for them no matter what and making sure that I can be there for them and they can trust me on the defensive end.
All right, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Nick Hamilton, you're up next, and then we'll go to Takeshi Shibata and back to Michelle.
Hey, Asia, congratulations on the win. Nick Hamilton, Nightcast Media. Wanted to ask you, at what point did you realize the game was starting to come to you and you were being aggressive, especially down in the post and grabbing rebounds and being able to score?
I mean, the minute that I didn't feel like I was being boxed out, I just knew that I had to secure the rebounds for my team, get those extra possessions. It was going to be a rebounding game for us because that's how we can get the basketball in, do what we do best. So for me, I just kind of took what the defense was giving me, kind of saw how they were treating me and playing me, and went with that.
Is there anything that you all could, as far as what you saw in the beginning, in the first quarter, obviously, it started off slow for you all, but in the second quarter, you guys kind of picked it up. What was said from Coach Staley that got you guys motivated and got you guys back focused and playing your style of basketball?
I mean, it's our first game together. Honestly, this is our first game, and it's on the biggest stage, and it was going to not be the prettiest thing in the beginning. We're all getting out jitters, this, that, and the third, whatever. But once we kind of got back into it, and we understand who we are and what we stand for, and the standard that we have to play, we just get into a groove and we just play our game.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Takeshi?
Hello, Asia. Congratulations on a good win. And my question is, if you know any new information about the team, Japanese team, today they beat France by 4 points, and they have a very good game. Please share if you know something about that game.
I honestly don't just yet. I didn't get an opportunity to watch the game, but I mean, of course, we know from playing Japan in the past, they're a very quick, speedy team, and I'm not surprised that they're very successful in that. But I haven't had an opportunity to really watch them play just yet.
Okay, thank you so much.
And we'll go to Michelle Vopel again, and if there are no more questions after that, we will wrap it up with Asia.
Yeah, Asia, obviously, two of your Aces teammates are playing in the 3-on-3 and are into the semifinals. They lost today, but today's game wasn't really didn't mean anything. They'd already secured their spot. I'm wondering, watching Kelsey and Jackie, how do you think this experience is going to help them in terms of building up their confidence? And same way with you for going back to the WNBA. Do you think it's going to have a really kind of a good effect for all of you guys to have this experience when you head back to the Aces?
Yeah, I think so. I think this was a big moment for all of us. You got a chance to showcase Jackie and KP as well, and also my best friend Alicia Gray. I mean, I feel like 3-on-3, they picked the perfect people to play 3-on-3 because it fits their game so well and it allows them just to play, don't have to worry about anything. So I think that's just going to help their confidence and boost their confidence as we get back to the Aces, is knowing that you're fully capable of doing exactly what you're doing and following through with that. So it's super cool to see them playing their game. I'm like talking to them. They're like, "Oh, we play twice a day. That's tough," but we're supporting them 100%, and they got to get that gold.
And I guess the other question is back with your game. We talked to you in Vegas about the defense and how big of a factor that was going to be. At the times when it was good tonight, how good do you think it was? I know there were times it probably wasn't up to your standards, but are you guys getting closer defensively to what you want to be?
Yeah, I think we're looking a lot better from what we were in Vegas to now. We work on it a lot. But the biggest thing about defense is just communication and understanding and trusting that that second layer is back there. So I think we did a pretty decent job today against a quick Nigerian team. And we just got to keep going, keep building on it. And that just comes from just trusting and communicating once again. So I think it was pretty fair today.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
And thank you very much to everybody back home who got up early or stayed up late. And practice, it has been canceled till tomorrow, so there will be no media availability tomorrow. Thank you.